How's it going, Scrubby Wubbies and Scrubby Wub? It's Sick here, back again with TA3 Productions and Vindictive Gaming in collaboration with TGN. Alright guys, today I got you some new DLC content. It's Lookout. It's the new map for the 2v2 face-off game mode. And I really just wanted to talk about the new maps and the game modes and what's the difference between time limits and the score limit and everything. But before I get started with that, I wanted to talk a little bit about yesterday's Oasis gameplay video. I know a lot of people were disappointed that I didn't commentate over that video, talk about the map, how it plays and everything, but I wanted the map to speak for itself. That map is ridiculously good. I love the colors on the map. They nailed it perfectly. It happens to be one of the best videos in my opinion. And the colors were perfect, and it played very well for kill confirmed. I'm not sure how well it played for domination, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about the music in that video. I know a lot of people are asking whose music is this. If you haven't checked him out, his name is Sickest. He produces some of the hottest dubsteps that I know. I use a lot of his music for my videos, and he's like one of my partners here on YouTube. So if you haven't checked him out, go check him out. I'll put his link in the description. His name is Sickest. Produces the hottest dubstep. He can give you dubstep for your videos if you ask him for it and everything. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Alright, so as I said before, we're playing the 2v2 face-off game mode on the map Lookout. So 2v2 face-off is basically 2 people versus 2 people. It's kind of self-explanatory. There's also a 1v1. I'm not going to be producing too many 1v1 videos just because the game modes are really slow. They're 10 minutes long. People want to camp in corners. I think I won one earlier and it was like 10-7 throughout the whole 10 minutes. People want to just camp too much, so you probably won't look forward to seeing too many of those videos on my channel, but if I do, I'll let you know. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this map. What are the spawns? How does it work? How does it play? So this map plays very well for a small map. The spawns are primarily 2 different spots. There's one up here on top, one on the bottom, and that's basically it. So they're going to spawn down there. If their teammate is down there, they're probably going to spawn with them. If their teammates are up top, they're going to spawn with them. You can look forward to seeing some crazy spawns on these game modes just because the spawns are too small. Like, the maps are too small, so they can't really spawn them anywhere else. So don't freak out too much. I know I freaked out a little bit, but this map is probably the best one out of the 3 to 4 maps they released for these game modes, just because of how well the spawns work together. I know a lot of people say that the spawns are too close to each other, but you can expect that. It's a 2v2 on a smaller map. It's a trade-off. Do you want a big map that they can spawn miles away from you and you can't do it? Or do you want a small map where they spawn kind of close to you, not directly behind you, but close to you? So it's a trade-off. You can pick what you want. I would take the smaller map in general. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what they changed in the team deathmatch game type. Alright, so as you can see, they obviously stuck with the 10-minute time limit, and a lot of people are saying, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they drop it down if there's 2 people versus 2 people on a small map for 7,500 kills? Do you really want to go to 75 kills with each player? But what you don't realize, at the end of this video, it's going to show you that they changed the score limit down to 30 kills, which is 3,000 points. So that's kind of nice because you will rarely reach that 10-minute time limit unless the other team is totally trolling you or camping in corner the whole game. Also, as for the other game modes that they have in these 2v2 game modes, there really isn't any. It's only kill confirmed and team deathmatch. I know a lot of people have wanted other game modes, kind of like domination, capture the flag, or even search and destroy. But as of right now, they only have kill confirmed and team deathmatch. You can look forward to some kill confirmed later on in the week, as well as some gameplay from other maps. Okay, now that we're done talking about the map and the game mode, let's talk a little bit about what you could use for your loadout to help you succeed in this game type. So as you can see, I have my MK14 with the red dot silence. I use this gun just about every time I don't know a map, just because I know how to use this gun, and I'm very reliable on this gun. It's very good. My secondary is my MP9. My MP9 is probably the best secondary you could use with the MK, just because it's a secondary automatic. I don't know if you can say that. As you can see right here, with my MK, I really couldn't do too much about that. I just got knifed. I don't knife people too much, so having an automatic would be a best time right there. As you can see throughout this gameplay, I switched to my MP9 a lot when I go into corners. So for the best loadout on this map for you, I would suggest a small machine gun, maybe an MP7 with far range, because the MP7 is probably the best gun in the game that's good for small range and close range. So pick one of those guns. Pick a gun that you're familiar with that's kind of automatic, or like an assault rifle that you can use very up close. An ACR is probably one of the best guns for it. As far as my perks, I have Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and Dead Silence. Dead Silence is key in these 2v2 game modes. There's a lot of people with sound whoring. There's also a lot of people with portable radars. That's why I use Assassin. As far as perk number 1, Sleight of Hand is kind of useful, but not really because there's only 2 people. But it all depends on how you play. I play very tactical, so I'm very far away from the enemy as possible. But if I get up close, Sleight of Hand is very, very, very useful. But if you're from far away and you're just like camping in corners, or you're like from long distance vantage points, you don't really have to use Sleight of Hand. Blind Eye is kind of useless just because there's not going to be too many people getting kill streaks. The only kill streaks you're going to have to worry about is the attack chopper, and that's kind of bad. Just run a stinger and just blow that thing up. As far as equipment, you want to use portable radar. In my opinion, I love the portable radar. It helps you very much if those people aren't using assassin or stuff like that. So use a portable radar. If you don't want to use it, it's fine, but you're going to have a lot of people using them in these game modes. Alright, so with all that said, let's talk a little bit about what the strike package. My strike package I have on right now is obviously the assault strike package. I have the Predator, AH6 Overwatch, and the payload. That's not very good. I just didn't change it for this game mode. I just jumped into it with one of my boys, the Retro, as you see in this game. His channel will probably be in the link in the description, so check him out. But the reason why I didn't change it is because I just jumped into it. So the thing you want to use is probably low kill streaks on each tier. So if you're going to use assault strike package, you want to use some low kill streaks, maybe UAV, Predator missile, and maybe AH6 Overwatch if you want. If you're going to use support, you're going to use all the low ones too. Just because there's a 30 kill limit, that's very low compared to the other game modes, so you're not going to get too many kill streaks. Even if you do, your other teammate's going to get a lot more kills, so you're not going to have time to get the kills off of it, so it's not really going to be worth it. So any strike package is going to be worth it as long as you use the lower end of the strike package, kind of like the lower kill streaks. As well as specialist. Specialist is pretty good just because it's all you, so it's all up to you what you want to do. But anyways guys, this video is wrapping up. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm going to be bringing out all the other maps later on in the week just because of their new maps, so we're going to be looking forward to that. Like I said, I'm not going to do too many 1v1s just because of how slow the gameplay is and stuff like that. Also for the Minecraft lovers, there's going to be some Minecraft videos at the end of the week as well. And until next time guys, I have been Sick on the 6 and watch me kill this dude with his own gun and then watch him rage. Later guys.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.